And don't judge us that we are selling the country. We love who we want to love. So I don't see that we are selling the country. We love them. If I found love with a Nigerian man that he loves me back, I don't see anything wrong. We are not selling the country. That's my submission. We are not selling the country. Me with my unborn child. You see, but a Nigerian man came when I gave birth to my child. My child was 2 months, 3 months.
Foolish Nigerian man. You make a foolish Nigerian man.
He's not a foolish man. He's not a foolish man. He's a loving, caring husband.
I'm a Nigerian. I will tell you that's a very romantic.
Guys,
that's not a wrong narrative. I am talking about a good husband.
Julian, just wait, guys. I hate you. Are you gonna hop again and maybe go to Umlungu or maybe an Indian and now start saying Nigerians? Are you just gonna circle or generalize the whole? One guy against the nation? Saying that, like you said, that you were hurt by a South African, right? And you were very hurt, and I'm sorry about that. I apologize on his behalf. Now you are married to a Nigerian and is taking good care of you, right?
Okay. Yes, true.
Let's just say something bad happened. He start mistreating you, becoming violent on you and stuff like that, to a point whereby you have to go out. Now, if you find a white guy or an Indian guy or a Chinese guy and he seems to be okay with you and you guys start dating and maybe get married, are you gonna do the same thing to Nigeria and say that Nigerian men, they are violent,
No.
What is the difference between Nigeria and South Africa?
Okay, let me just say, I don't want to do this comparison or whatever you call it. Like I said before, they are good South African guys. They are bad Nigerian guys. They are good Nigerian guys. Like I said, right? Like I said, for me, I think it was the will of God for me to meet this Nigerian guy, because when I met this Nigerian guy, my brother, I didn't know anything about Nigerians, and I met this Nigerian guy in 1999. I was still a student. I've never heard anything about Nigerians. I'm from a village, so there are no Nigerians that time. So I didn't know that he was Nigerian. You get what I'm saying? Because of how he handled the situation. Okay, can I say something? When I met my husband, I went to see the guy, my baby daddy, to tell him that, hey, I am pregnant. And this guy, forgive me, but I have to say it. And then this guy, because of he didn't want this baby, he said, I don't want a baby. It's either you abort this baby or you are on your own. And during that conversation, and then it became physically. And remember this, my husband, they were staying in the same building. And then it became physical that he beat me up. And then South African people, they were there. They was laughing, others, because he was just making fun of me on that day. And I was pregnant. But this guy, he came to help me. He came to rescue everything. And I didn't know that the guy that rescued me will be my husband. And I lost his contact on that time because I gave birth, and then he contacted me after I gave birth. And when I told him that I have a 2 months baby, and then he didn't have a problem with that, and he fell in love with me. And then I realized that, no, man, I think this is the perfect guy, because there was no South African man that time that can fall in love with me, because already I'm messed up. I'm not longer beautiful. Nobody wants to be with me. So he's the only one that fell in love because I was so ugly. You get what I'm saying? So, and we got married within 6 months, and we still married up to today. And my baby now, she's grown up. She's married to a South African. So there's no difference, you see. And I didn't judge my son-in-law that because you're from South Africa, South African men disappointed me. Listen, many Nigerians guys, they were coming to my home for my daughter, but my husband rejected them, because my husband, he's a very grown-up man. Very spiritual. When he looks at them, he said that they are not genuine. I don't see any that. Yes.
Thank you.
Ask me a question? Yes.
Thank you, Bullying, but you didn't ask me. You didn't answer me, but it's fine.
Because I don't know how to answer you, because it didn't happen to me anyway. It was not gonna happen to me.
No, don't listen. My question is, I wanted to understand that like you say that why you have given this submission. What was the question at hand? You were answering a question of saying that the reason why South African men are losing their women is because of what my first husband did to me. So it
not
means
my husband, baby daddy. We were not
daddy.
married.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Boyfriend.
Okay. It's fine. I get the
Yes.
point. Now you label as if like, and you said something so profound. You said that no South African man came to your rescue. Maybe you were
Yes.
expecting a South African man to come, and unfortunately, like you saying, the woman of God, that God have come through for you through a Nigerian, and you were not up to spec. I get what.
Yes, they are good. They are good. Yes, sir. They are good. Like I said, if you heard me correctly, I have a South African son-in-law who is good, that he's the only person that we chose, because we rejected the Nigerians, but we chose a South African to marry our daughter, because my daughter was raised with the Igbo culture.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, it's safe to say South African men are the same as Nigerian men, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, no problem.
Yes.
So the reason why
so I'm not comparing anyone. I don't want to compare, because I have seen good South African. I have brothers who are South African that are still married with their wives.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. No problem. I get you. Let me just reserve
people need to hear our stories before you judge us, because when people look at me, what I drive, where I'm staying, they quickly to judge me that I went to a Nigerian because of money. When I met my husband, he had nothing, no cent. He was here in Tuman, but then I just love him because he loves me. That's what I wanted, not money.
Okay, we thank God.
Money. Yes, and I'm still with him even up to today.
Okay, let's give someone an opportunity also to give their view on this. I'm gonna reserve my second question because I think your story is touching, and I believe so. Let me just not mess things up.
Okay, sir. You will tell me to come back again.
No, it's fine. Just mute. Don't drop.
Okay.
Prop Solver, was it you? Please give your submission, ask your question, and when you're done, then she will answer. Let us not do back and forth.
But it's not. What will work for you, like normally for me, will not have the same view. For I find that no, this is not for me, and for you because you've got no other option. So you can see a good in something that I cannot see good in. Doesn't mean you're a good man, but your circumstances force to. Because if this man, this Nigerian guy, was raised with the same standard as this guy, would he have taken the same decision? We don't know. But because of his situation, led him to be able to see that for him to gain, he has to act that way. But if this how in life we must fall in love with one another, I don't know. Do you understand? I'm not saying it's wrong, but do you understand? If this is how in life we're gonna fall in love because of such situation, then life has become something else. We must be ready for new dynamics. And for the topic, it is true. You know, South Africa is being used right now as a camp for people for economically benefit because they don't have those opportunities in their country. And South Africans just have to say, welcome, come. You know, this is your hub. We are economical hub of Africa right now. And people, they don't even look at how, when they get here, will they follow certain way? No, I'm here, I'm hungry, I want to eat. And you got food, you must put me in your house. So that's how it has become. And people who are desperate can do anything, especially out of 10. There are chances that 8 will be negative. There are chances that people who are desperate, 10 people who are desperate, 8 will be negative. And those who now, you know, because these people are in our midst, now will have to take, like now because we are South Africa and fortunately we are in a good position economically, now we have to take the consequences of another country. Now we have to, because I used to say this thing, that in this situation, South Africa has been in a situation where we needed our countries. But if you go there, you'll find that our comrades, they didn't go there and create communities there. If you go to countries that our comrades used to go, you will not find that they left children there. You will not find that they made communities there. You will not find that they did business there. They went and recouped themselves, prepared themselves for battle, and came back and fixed the country. But right now, it looks like, no, we don't want it to fix. We're coming to you and you have to understand. Not saying it's wrong, but the way it's like, okay, for how long? Until I've got nothing. For how long?
Thank you.
Yeah, that's my submission.
Thank you, my brother. Ish, I think you're gonna be cooked. Just hang on there. I think you're about to be grilled. Thank you for the fire in the house.
For this, man. Bring it on.
Yeah. Pumpkin, I'll get back to you. Let's just hear what Prof. Solver and Just King says so that we can add other people as well. Prof. Solver, defend yourself.
My brother, I want to say something, The lady that spoke is a prime example why the mini dudulas, I call them mini dudulas. Mini dudulas are the ladies between the ages of 20 to 27 or 28 that are always on social media platform saying, I'm a hambi. And the single South African mothers, okay, whom life had happened to, situation had made them, seen the other side of life, that are now shouting and clamoring, everybody go back to your country, go back to your country. Listen, Nigerians have a lot to offer you. My brothers have a lot to offer to you, a whole lot of it, a whole lot of joy, peace, happiness. We take care of our women. We don't expect you to work. That woman now, she told you now, she just said it. She drives a good car in Nigeria. She lives in a beautiful place in Nigeria. Okay, we're going to take care of you in so many ways you don't even know of. It's not just going to the club. Club is the least problem in the mind of a Nigerian man. We spoil them silly. We don't care about the passports. The passports, you see, the man took that woman from South Africa to Nigeria so she can experience the lifestyle. She can drive a good car. She has a card in her name. She has an apartment. Okay. Now, apart from that, when it comes to the Department of Engineering, Big Totolozi is there. No, Totolozi is a smart thing. We talk about dick. There's a difference between dick and penis. We got dick to make you feel good. Apart from that, we make you laugh. Okay, I want to say, for me personally, there's no South African woman that is selling the country. I speak from a place called choice. Every human being, like Pumpkin, has been given a choice to choose between what's good and what is evil. So as long as you make the choice that benefits you, it's your personal opinion, it's your life to live. Now, if we're not saying we don't have a few people that might want to do the business transaction of a relationship, like they go into using the opportunity that South Africa is like one of the strongest country in Africa continent, then they want to use that advantage to get financial gain from the whole transaction. There might be a few percentage, okay, we understand. But generally, when an adult is of age and the person comes in contact with someone else, no matter where the person is from, the person might be from South Africa and the person decides to go into a relationship with that person, okay, it's because that person has a need, and that need is something that can be satisfied by that partner that they've gone into that relationship with. The lady that just spoke now is a prime example. Okay, I believe if she hadn't met that brother that changed a perception towards the Nigerian populace in our country before that incident happened, she might be right now talking about another story entirely. She might be supporting the South African people and saying, I'm a Hambi. So for me personally, I feel the ladies on different platforms that are saying I'm a Hambi to Nigerians and other foreign nationalities in your country is because they haven't experienced what this lady that just spoke had experienced. Or maybe they were treated bad by one or two Nigerians or one or two foreigners. But you must think of it like this. Okay, now, your sister, whom your own people, your own brother, had dumped so much trash on, was taken care of by a Nigerian brother. Although not me though, because I can't do that shit. That's like a no-no for a real Nigerian man. You should not take charge of any other person's pregnancy. That is foolishness in the highest level. But anyway, it's good for her. The brother came through, showed her love,
How
he
is that
said she was
foolish though?
ugly. My brother, it is foolish. You didn't enjoy. See, it is this saying: if you don't shoot, okay, why should you shout goal? You're not the one that shot them, shoot that goal. You didn't put your dick in there. So the truth is, it's not your responsibility. Whosoever enjoy the pleasure of having sex with her should have been the one that should be responsible for the pregnancy and taking care of that child. A true Nigerian man, a true Nigerian soul would never do that. And that's a fact. But she was lucky. If it was the other way, they'll say the man used juju on the woman. So in this case, it's no longer juju, it is love. But for her to come online and say, um, why I ended up with a Nigerian, that is the biggest insult to that man, wherever that man is. You didn't say why I fell in love with this beautiful man, why I fell in love with this Nigerian man. You said why you ended up with a Nigerian. It means you don't love that man. You just wanted what you gained, that the man took care of you when every other